Alright, cool.
Hi there, folks. This is your host, G7KTE, Kilo Tango Echo, Golf 7, Kilo Tango Echo, G7KTE, or G7 for short. So, whilst I'm doing this streaming, I'd like you to understand if you type me a message, I might not see it because the system isn't set up quite. And it's not very good at the moment. So hopefully everything's going to be all right. And I don't know what's going on down there. So, anyways, we'll be starting soon. Flipping houses. I got so far into it last time, and I said I'd be back, and this is it. I had one or two problems sorting out various other things with the computer. I had to take the last one down off everybody. So I'll probably be starting right from the beginning again. Well, not from the beginning, but near enough, I think. So we'll be starting the program pretty soon. So there we go. Without a further ado, and let's get on with the show, as I always say. Well, there we are, folks. This is how it really starts. We have to go in and accept what we have done so far. Let's see if we can change that to this and carry on from there. And then I will go to the house next on the list. There we go, folks. Let's hope this is going to be right. Well, I think it has started right for me. So let's swap from the mouse to the... Oh, this confuses the hell out of me, this does. Oh, the controller I'm using. So, there we go. There's a few keyboard strokes. This is my office. So there we are, a quick look around the office, at what's going on around here, and what's going on in the world of, shall we say, make-believe. So we have to go here and continue a doings. Press A. Right at this point here, I'm doing this garden for this bloke. What's in the... Sorry about that, folks. Just watching the birds outside. So we press A to continue, resume this program. So this, we've got to wait for it to load up. I have been doing a few things here, sorting one or two things out already. So there we go, folks. So I've moved one or two plants about the garden. I think that makes the garden look nice, that little layout there. So we've got to squeeze through there like that and go down the garden here. Now I've got a couple of trees here I've got to plant. Now I think this tree, I've got to move this tree. I've got to put it here. So to plant it here, first of all I've got to put the plant pot there. I don't want it there. There's probably a good reason for that, but we will see in a short while. This is a fruit tree which I bought a short while ago for the guy who wants me to do his garden, and I don't know whether that's in the right spot there. I don't know whether I can go further back to the fence. I'm going to try. So we hold the trigger key, the right trigger key there, and oh, there we are. Now it's gone that nice colour there. So if it goes too close to the fence, it changes to purple. So we need it to be greeny coloured so that it's not invading, and I want it to be there. I think that'll be a good place for it. It'll be in line with this one, but this one's got to be moved because I want... This is my opinion, of course, you know, I mean, if you're doing this and you're doing it in a different manner to me, I think that's a better spot there because the ground is, it has to be within this border anyway. See this border going round? Pale green line going all the way round here. And that marker is also on the mini-map as a big thick white line going around the mini-map with various plants and things, and that one there is the one I'm planting, and this one here I can't move forward because of these red plants, and I can't get rid of them either. I can't sell them. I can't use my gun to sell them, so they got to go there. So we'll plant them now. Without further ado, we'll get on with the planting. So we have to press A. Oh, that's right. Then we have to go to the hole where the planting's got to take place, and press the right trigger key to throw the soil out. And we go back to the tree. Cover it up. You have to press A on your and then give it a good watering, and that's it. It's planted. So we go on to the next one. I think that's a good spot, but it's right, so we get a bit closer and dig the soil up. Then we get the tree, press A again, give it a good watering, when you're watering these things, they always change a different colour, because that means they've watered in well. Right, now then, we need to get rid of that watering can. I'm going to find a spot now to put in some fruit trees. So we have to click to get our notepad up. It's a tablet. That screen that you see in front of me now is a tablet. And with the tablet, what we can do is we can take a photograph. So we press A and that will take a photograph. But what you want to make sure you're doing before you take a photograph is make sure you're in the right spot. Take a decent photograph of what you've just done. It doesn't matter about what it was like before, because, well, there we are. Anyway, there we are. So we will take a photograph of that, and that will automatically go into our archive of photographs. So we go over here with our right thumb trigger thing, the joystick, the small joystick. So we click on that, and it comes up on the screen there that it's taken a photograph. So you can look in the pictures already in the gallery, and there it is. So you can take that picture out of the gallery there and have a painting made to give to the owner of the property, or even keep it for yourself. So you can buy it now if you've got the pennies to do so. But this is just to show you what you can do, then you need to go back to the game. So you go to tasks here, and then we have to buy 2 of those. They're already bought and planted. Oh, wait a minute. That's the big tree, the one I've just planted. That's a pear tree, but I've planted 2 of them, but it's saying I haven't planted any, or got 1 to plant, but unless I've planted 1 in the right place. Well, anyway, so I'm going to have 2 of these. Cherry trees. So we buy, yeah, let's make sure. Yeah, that's right. So we buy, so we click on the X button or the A button if the cursor, this one, is over there. You click on the A, and if it's just anywhere, you just click, and there you go. So we've got to put 2 of these in this garden somewhere. So this is a pathway. We can't put it outside that area. So that's what I might have done with the other tree. So we need this probably, because I've got 3 bushes to push in the ground, put in the ground even. So we need 2 of these. So we click accept. Yeah, that's it. I did it wrong. I did it. Where's that gone? Oh dear. I got, is it back here? I'll put it here. Let's have a look. Click A. And they're there. They're ready to be planted. They're planted. So I've got to go back into tasks. And find this. So I've got to have 3 bushes. 2 trees are already planted. It says here 2 trees are planted. It's come up right now. I don't know why. That was confusing me just. And I've got 6 to plant, so that's these 3. So I think I'll take this one first. Anyway, I'll buy them all anyway, so this time I'll do it right. So I'll click X. And I'll just put them down for the moment. 1, 2, 3, right? We don't want that one, so we left trigger key for that because we don't want it. So we need to space these out around the garden here to make this lot look pretty. So I can put the others in between. But I was thinking of putting one of the others, if I can, here, next to the tree there, and next to the tree here. As long as they're not too big a plant, and I don't think these are too big. So we'll move one of these first. Let's see if we can get it underneath that fir tree. Right. So again, we're looking for that nice, that nice greeny colour. Means I can plant it there. But I mustn't go outside that light green area. So there we are. We'll put one there, not right now, because I want to make sure. So we'll drop that one there. Yeah. So we drop that one there, right trigger key. Now we've got to find somewhere to put both these. Now can we get it here? Oh, there it is. I thought we could actually. What I want to try and do is make an area for these plants to be in the garden here, and make like a line of fruit trees. Now we'll buy the others. Oops. We'll buy the others. We'll buy this one now. Now I need 3 of these. Oops, wrong colour. One there. Right trigger key. Go on. One there. And shall we say one there? That's 3. So we don't want the others. No, they're fruit bushes. So I think if they're all in a nice line, and we'll have a look down here, get as close to the action as possible. Put the light on, I think. No, that's not really helping, but it is in a sense. This one there has got to come forward a bit, but I think it'll be all right there. And it gives a walkway and somewhere for you to walk around there without damaging the trees, and also being able to pick pears off the big tree here and the big tree there. And I think it's going dark actually, but I'm not going to go sleep yet. You can actually go to sleep in this game. Right, I think I need to pull this one forward a bit. Somebody says I talk too much. Well, it's a part of the flow with me, I'm afraid. I hope this is going out, I really do. Yeah. I've had no comments from anybody yet, as far as I know anyway. Oh, I can't answer anybody. Right, let's just draw this one forward a bit. Pretty soon when I get sorted out here, oh, it's not quite right yet. Just put it back where it was, I think. That's better, I think. Right. In the game settings, you can set the lightness. I think this is, it's either going dark or it's getting nighttime, I think. Nighttime in the game. That's when the stars come out. And oh, well, the sun's up there, so it must be a hazy day. Look out for rain, folks. Either that or it's my screen. Probably my screen's playing up a bit. So, there we are. But we will plant this little plant here. And it only takes about 2 digs for a small one to clear the earth. Oh, that was 3 that time. That A again. Now you see the colour there of the bush? Watch it change colour now, you know. Look at that. Have another little bit. Oh dear. Go down the garden. Where are we? That one there. Oh. I've got myself lost, look. So I need to put this one in the ground. This is just, of course, where I think they ought to go. It's entirely up to yourself as a gardener, shall we say, for you to do what you think is right, where all this is concerned. So there we go, bit of water in there, and look at that, comes lovely and green. So, of course, it's not your responsibility when the end comes. You get paid to do a job, and you do that job, you know. So, trying to find the right spot here. There's 2 bits of soil now to put around the plant. Where is it? That's it. And we have to get it raised again to put the earth around it. So there we are. Water it, give it an extra squirt. Of course, it's up to the owner of the property whether he wants to. I can't see again. Where are they? All walked away. Well, I hope this is Okay. Now where is the tree now? Where's the tree been put? Ah, there it is. There we are, a bit of water please. There we are. That's a lovely job. Lovely jubbly. Talking of that, I need a drink. There we go. And we'll put this one in the ground. So. Of course, when we get into the game, there is a possibility that you might be able to build your own house if you get that, you know, good at it. Where's that tree gone? Find it. Where's that bush? Plant that. There, right. Cover the soil. Right. Yeah, that's right. And give it the water. There we are. And give it a little bit extra. Right. Just one more hole. And that's it. Yeah, right. So, yeah, right now to finish off, we have to go through here. I've already started this one. So, there was a lot of plants that I had to move from here to make the other garden look nice. Now, this here is a grapevine area. And there are 2 apple trees to go with the grapevine. So, yeah, there we are. So, this is where I am putting the grapevines. If the owner wants to move them after I've set them in the ground, that's up to him. It's a whim away. So, let's get this right. Sorry, folks. Yeah, come, get on there. Stop messing. Oh. Right, do you want to go in the ground or not? Oh. Listen to those lovely birdie noises. They've even got grapes on, look at that. Right, let's put this one in the ground. Oh, yeah, come on. Let's cover with soil and give it a watering. do. Can't overwater these things. Right, let's do this one. Okay. I think this is the last one. Ah, 2 more. Thought I planted that one. Oh dear. It's a little bit tedious, this. Oh. Right. Last one to go in, and then I should get paid. It's only paying. Oh, a minute, that's peanuts. Dear me. Right. Oh dear. Did I do that again? Dear. Hmm. Okay. Let's see what else have I got to do now. Planted 5 grapevines, and hoovered the grass. Root bushes number 1. What else have I got? Something else I've got to put here, I'm sure. Well, it's 8 out of 8, so I'll put that back. 8 out of 8 plants. There. The vineyard. The vineyard, if you like. There should be a tick there. It's only 97% weeds on it. Doesn't matter. I'm not going to go looking for the other one. Oh, this one's got a tick now anyway. So I finished doing this garden. That's what I was checking up on, folks. I told you it was going dark, didn't I? Look at that. So here we are. There's my grapes. Now, I don't know that much about grapes really, because I've never grown them. But I know when you're doing this sort of thing, they have to be a certain length apart. I don't know why, but they have to be a certain length apart. And they like to stand in a row just like this. But there we are. So I put them in the lee of the house here to stop the north winds from hitting them. So I thought that would be a good place to put them actually. I thought about it. So we add a bit of water to this. Although it needs it, I could empty the pool as well if I wanted. Oh dear. Right, that's me. Oh dear. Look against the furniture. Can't walk through furniture, by the way, folks. Right, I'm just giving a bit of a squirt around here. So it says that I haven't got all the weeds, and I think I can see one. So I've got to change the. No, they're not weeds. So where's the weeds? Of course, that it glows when you trigger on the weed. It does. So we are looking for the spot where G7. Let's have another look at that. This list here. It says 97% of the weeds on the fruit patch. Well, this is the fruit patch we're at now. Oh, very sorry about this, folks. I think that there's a couple of weeds here somewhere that have got to be got out. I think that's what they're saying. See, they glow that colour, but if they won't go straight away, then that's the wrong plant. Oh dear. Oh, doodles. I've done it, haven't I? I'm going to end this, I think. Oh no, wait a minute, can't end it. Still got to find them blasted weeds that I've got in here. I don't know where they are. Thought I'd sorted them all out earlier. Oh, what was that? Just went triggered through something then. Oh dear. Oh dear. Right. I have the right to remain silent. Let's switch off this light and look up at the start, I think. Oh God, there isn't any. Well, I don't know. Oh, well, it's not a starlit night tonight, then, is it? There's some lovely trees here. I've got some weeds somewhere, I don't know where they are. But I'm all for quitting the game, actually. Just for 3 weeds. looking up at the roof. Not getting it and not finding the weeds, is it? There's weeds out here somewhere. Of course the computer might have it wrong. Right, let's quit that now while we're ahead and go back home to our office. This is the office for the moment. I've got to do it up, but I'm not going to do it up just yet. I've got other things to do first, other things to show you. So at the office today, it's daylight outside now, I think. Let's have a look outside. Right, now I need to buy a shed. I've managed to trim this bit of grass here. I think I need to trim a bit more off because I think the shed's going to be in the way of the grass. So set the trimmer up. That's the grass trimmer. There we are. Now you get this after doing a couple of so I think I've got my shed area sorted out. Right, that'll do there. Now we'll run by a shed because I need to store some tools. So it's a tool shed I'm looking for. Here we can type in whatever it is that we're looking for. Oh, didn't it work? Didn't I type in up there? No, it didn't. Let's go back onto that. Store. Now let's go back. Back. There should go. This one. Right. HAD. Let's delete that and start again. I'm looking for a tool shed. That's the one I'm looking for. That one. So we want to buy one of those. We press A when we select what we want. Now that looks like a nice, probably 8x4 shed. They're probably, well, it's a 6x, oh, it's 6x6. Yeah, okay. We'll say that's a square. So it's Well, being as how we go in meters now, it's probably 2 meters by 2 meters. I don't know. Right, so we'll have that. It's going to take a bit of money off us, but we've worked hard and we need to spend a bit. Not much, but we need to spend something on ourselves because we can't do all this work and not get anything back. So I'm going to buy this shed. Now the thing is, I have found out the front of the shed is the other end, is this end. And the only way you can put the shed, I want to put it as close to the fence as possible. Oh no, wait a minute. Let's make sure that we can sort of walk around it when the grass grows. Now, I know I can walk around the back of it because now the back of it there is the parts that make the shed. All those, you have to make this shed up. So it's like a do-it-yourself kit. Well, most sheds are anyway. They don't come ready-made, do they? So we accept the fact that we want the shed there. So we write trigger key to say yes. So that's the shed is there. Now I have to, oops. Oh, I don't want another one. Right, so we left trigger key. So that leaves me with the one shed. I could have had two, one side by side, but I'm not going to bother at that this moment. So stuff in the house that needs to come out the house and be stored in the shed for the moment. So here we go. So we press A to continue. We have to put the cursor over there to continue making the shed up. And this is the reason why, because those bars there were sticking underneath the fence. Now, I don't know why they did that to this. You have to key every time you get into the right spot with the A button on your controller. If not, it's the E button on your mouse. If you're using a mouse and keyboard, it's the E on the keyboard that you have to press. Or I think you can use a trigger key on, well, I think you can use a trigger key on here actually, so we need to put that in place. Yeah, I'm using the right trigger key also to put these things in place, so just to show that it works on the trigger key as well. There we are. Now we put the roof on the shed and the shed is then made. Right, oh no, we've got to put the doors on. I forgot about the doors. Oh dear. Then the doors have got to go in place. Of course, if you was making one of these at home, folks, I think this is how you'd be doing it anyway. So now we've got to marry that up to there. And that's just another skill. Open the door, go inside, and there we are. So what we want to put in here at the moment and get rid of out of the house here, out of the place. And then I'm going to have a go at using the lawnmower because the game has given me a lawnmower to play with. So It's good fun if you don't make a mess of it. Right now then, we need, where's it gone? I didn't sell it, did I? We need that to go in, so we pick it up, take it round to the shed, and when we've learnt enough about farming and gardening and all that other stuff, we need to turn it round so it's safe. We put it in here, and it has to be that sort of greeny colour, not that reddish colour, because otherwise it's sticking itself through the wall. Let's see if we can see it coming out the other side of the wall. Yeah, right, okay. Just a bit of fun there. If it goes too far forward, the blade starts sticking through. I think it might be better if I put it this way, right at the back. Still going to take up the same amount of space, mate. So there we are. That's nicely bedded in there, look, see? So if we want it, we can come and pick it up another time. So let's go back to the house here and pick up a couple of other big things that we don't need in the house and get rid of them. Well, not get rid of them. I could have sold them actually, but I preferred not to. Didn't I put them up here on the shelf? Those big items that I wanted. Oh, you can jump in this and oh dear. Right, jump. Stand on the edge of the bed there to pick an item up. I put them here, so I knew they were there. And the only thing is you have to do this. Now there we go. Oh dear. Oh yeah. Put that there. Until I get some shelving in there. And then they can go in the shelving, I'm sure. So, no, we don't want it up there. We want it off the bed here. Jump up. Okay. This is ask me those questions and I'll tell ye no that. Right. So let's turn that around, I think. Where is it? Come here. Right, so no, the other way. The blade away from you. Put things away safely. Plus if there was shelving in there, I'd put it in this way, but with the handle towards the unit. I need to get a drink, folks. So just hang on a second while I pour a drink into my glass. Oh, I'll tell you what, just listen to the birdie noises. Yeah, right. There's a couple more things that need to come down here, but I'm not going to bother at the moment. I'm going to just shut the doors. And I'm going to get on with another job. Of course, I have to look after myself as well as other people. I mean, that is part of the game. And one major part of the game, I was just going to get the mouse in. Forgot I got this. One major part of the game, I can't show you, I can't point to it unless I get the mouse. Well, I don't think I can point to it then. It's just underneath the mini map in the top left of the screen, top right of the screen there, the mini map. Just under the mini map there, you'll see a quantity of money that you actually own, as well as this piece of land. This piece of land you can sell. The more you do to it, the more you're likely to get for it. So uh, let's close these doors for the moment. We don't need them open. Poured out another drink out of my savoury bottle. Bottle of juice there. Now we need to get the lawnmower. I've been waiting to do this actually. I've been putting off because first of all I had the strimmer, so I strimmed around this area earlier, and now I've got this boy. So we started up, press A to get the thing to run, and to go forward you press the left trigger key. Oops, sorry. The right, no, you push the, that's right, you push the thumb. I'm not very good at this, folks, as no doubt you can see. When you go forward and stop messing, if you've got a decent controller at this point, it will vibrate because you're cutting through some bramble or some weeds or whatever. So as soon as you go through some weeds, oh, by the way, if you've built this shed and you haven't done this lawn mowing, then you can actually go through the shed. Anything that's white, like this, I can't actually see what I'm doing at the moment. So the screen is very, very dark. Let me put the light on. So I steer with the left thumb joystick. Oh, let's go around here. I think I just run out of petrol. I think it came up and said that I run out of petrol. Because I had been using it a while before, to be honest. Come on. So we pull that into here. Start it up again. Come on. A to get the blades running, and the B right button to get the thing to move forward. So anything that turns up blue on the screen is okay. You can just drive through it, it doesn't matter. All except anything that isn't blue. Like the door, for instance. or the house, or the shack, or whatever. Why does that keep running out all the time? Is it because I'm hitting the hard fence or something? Ah, right, okay, we'll try and steer clear of the fencing. If that's possible. Getting very dark, I think, again. I'm gonna have to go to sleep until tomorrow, I think. Yeah, that's something you can do in this game. We've got to have it green before we can start it. Oh, it's me catching that trigger. That's what it is. Oh, I am sorry, folks. I've been catching the bottom, the put away key. So we'll fetch that up again. I've been clicking on that, you see. I've been accidentally clicking on it. I've got to try and keep my thumb away from that now. I realise that's what I'm doing. So we want this item out again. So we will use this. Oops, no we won't. Go back again. We will use this. So we let go of the trigger. Try and keep your finger away from the trigger and just use the what is it? The other hand. Just experiment, folks. I'm absolutely hopeless at driving anything, doesn't matter what it is, in this game. Well, except for airplanes. I'm pretty good at airplane flying. So I can't see again. The screen's gone off. The only thing I can do really is look at the tops. I like to see where I'm going, so you've got to get it all nice and green. So you can see on the mini map as I'm going round. Hello, Proxy. I trust you well. I haven't heard from you for a while. Yeah, well, you know what I'm like for driving. It doesn't matter what it is, I'm the same. But there we are. Nice to hear you, Proxy. Nice to know that you're taking notice of what I'm doing. But this is a new game for me, and I've left RuneScape alone, would you believe? So I've got into this game. Nice to see you online anyway. Backwards here. I've got to go forwards on the motor. Come on, turn. There we go. I'm sorry about that, folks. I've got to close the door. It keeps getting in the way. Still, there we are. Right, A to start it. Get it there. And start. And cut the rest. Well, folks, I tell you what, you know, you'd never believe I used to be a lorry driver some years ago. I used to be a driver for my sins. And you see that six-pack I'm wearing at the moment in this game? Well, that's me in real life. When I was a lorry driver, I was very fit, very strong, until I had a bad accident at work. But anyway, we won't go on about that. Might offend some people, I don't know. Probably the person who did it to me. I've missed a little bit round by the house there, or by the shack. I would like to say it was a radio shack, but it ain't. No radios involved. Press the wrong button. Oh, well, at least I'm not going to sleep, am I? Let's have a look and see how green the grass is, eh? See if there's any bad spots lurking. We walk around like this. There's a tuft of grass there, but on the mini map it's grey. I think the sun's setting again. Oh, I tell you what, folks, let's go to bed and have 5 minutes, and in the meantime, whilst I'm having 5 minutes kip here, right, I can actually, oh, what a bed, eh? Oh dear. I'll make some more money and then I'll probably buy a bed, make a change there, and buy the bed I like. I found a nice bed in the game that's really decorative, shall we say. So I've got a couple of things that I've got to go and attend to at the moment. One is draw the curtain to stop the sun, the low sun in the sky, as I'm in the UK, just in case you don't know. And G7 KTE is my radio ham call sign, and I was streaming the birds at one time, but now it's getting very dark because that's got very bright there, and I need to paint the house here inside. Can I have a suggestion, please, from anybody? What colour do you think I ought to paint the house, and ignore the colours at the moment of what the bed looks like, because that's a mess. I'm going to go to sleep, and in the meantime, this takes a couple of seconds and the next day will be on, but I'm going to disappear from the microphone. Well, I won't disappear from the microphone, but I'll disappear from the headset, and I've got a little job I got to go and attend to, and I'll be back. G7 KTE. Oh, wait a minute, haven't I got something? It means I've got to get the mouse on, I've got to switch. Nah, I'll be back soon. I'm not going to put the sign up saying back soon, so I'm going to go sleep. Oops, wait a minute. Sleep until the next morning. Right, okay. So if I just click on there now, next morning comes in a couple of seconds, right? So now it's the next day, right? So now we've got a brand new day to play with, but my screen has gone really dark. There's something in the settings. I can do that in the settings, I think, of the game, but I've got to go. And I just heard a message coming on Discord. I'll be back. Taking the headset off, guys, so I'll be back in a short while. Got a couple of things I've got to attend to. One is the door, the other one is my bodily needs. I don't think you really wish to know that, but still. Oh dear. I'm going to make a video of what this place looks like in the near future and set it up and put it online. for you to see how I live, probably, if you're interested. And the closest door to the, we'll leave it open, but close it just a bit. I think you can hear me, guys. I'm going to close the curtain. It's a blind, actually. Some blinds. Each of them dirty food. I don't need to close the line. There's a way. Yeah, I'm here. I've got to go into settings and make it brighter. For some unknown reasons, the settings have come up dark. So it's probably something I did earlier. Can you let me know if you're finished? So I don't want to grab the controller and take the game away from you. Oh, start it again, have we? Okay. Right. Well. Oh dear. There's some maps. Ow. Oh, my bloody shoulder. Now we've got to go to settings. We've got to sort out the settings. Oh dear. I'm being called and I'm in the middle of this. Just a minute. This is G7KTE. I'm back within the game. Oh dear. I've had me a sleep. So now I think it's time. Oh, have I finished mowing the lawn? There's a couple of dark spots out there I can see. So let's go and find those. Are they cleaning spots? Are they spots that need cleaning? I thought I got all of that anyway. I think it's a little bit of strimming, I think. So get the strimmer and no, it's not strimming, it's muck. Let's get the hose on it and see if we can clean it with the hose pipe. There we are. It's all gone, whatever it was. We'll just have it. Oh, there's a bit there, look. We need that for this. We don't need the lawnmower for this job. I can sort of like handle this better than the lawnmower. I know somebody who'd love planting trees and cutting them down. So I do that in this game. So if you've caught it from the very beginning, you know what this garden was like when I first started. On the previous episode. We'll call this episode 2 if you like. So we're just doing a bit of tidying up in the garden here. Back on the game. Trim up to the hedge. Trim round there, trim round there, trim here, trim there. Later on, we need to do some planting seeds and stuff later, so when we have the capability, which I will show you all another time. I want to get on with what I was doing earlier. Right, now then, if anybody's seen the first episode of this, at the end, I said I would be back soon. Now, unfortunately, technical issues came up, and something happened with the game, and somehow or other, I lost that part of the game, and I didn't realize that in settings, in control, it saves the game that you're running at the moment. And the game that's running at the moment is this one. And I didn't realize that you could actually set up a second game, a third game, a fourth game using the same name. So I somehow or other taped over the last game, and I thought I was doing the right thing, but found out afterwards that I lost it. Yeah, well, that's me, you see. So let's have a drink. On the mini-map at the moment, you can see 3 red spots. One of them's here. That means I've got to put something in there. And 2 of them are in here. Oh my God. Now, this is a thing for anybody who's watching at the moment. What do you think of this bathroom, eh? Now, I can't do anything with it other than paint it and put tile on the floor. It looks ghastly. Should have seen the furniture that was in there to throw it out. So, there we are. So that's the bathroom. But that, again, you see, this is how I got the apartment, we'll say. It was given to me. It's part of the deal when you come into the game. So I've tidied up a little bit, and maybe that poster there should, maybe, I don't know. It's part of my job. It's what I do for a living, you might say, in this realm, in this game that I like to play. So I've really got hooked on this. So I've got to get the program running again that I had before, which talks to me and tells me that somebody's wrote a message on the screen. Because otherwise, as I said at the very beginning of this one, if you're contacting me and I don't reply to you, it's because I haven't seen it, because it's on a separate screen, you see. And I don't always look over there to see what's going on over there. Because if I do, I'll end up trying to want to talk on the, go over and queue. So let's press A again and look at the jobs that are outstanding. Now, I think this is the job that I ended up with on the last one when it was time for me to go to bed, shall we say. When somebody came in and stopped the proceedings of the game, and then when I went back to it, I lost the game totally. So there we are. Somebody's texting me on Discord. Should text me on here if they know how to do it. Anyway, there we are. Oh, it was just a message coming. So, did we finish this one? I thought I finished this. Resume. Didn't I finish this? Yes. Oh no, there's some weeds to be found. I think I'll just end this one. Let's just check around. There's got to be weeds here somewhere. I'm looking on the mini-map for some black marks. Things that have to go that I haven't got rid of. And I think it's on that main garden, you know. This is 4 nice apple trees here. Look at those lovely apples. Oh, aren't they gorgeous? It looks like as if you could just pick one off the tree and eat it, eh? I don't know. And the grapes, well, they're doing well. Right, well, what do we expect? So, at the moment, what am I missing? I'm missing something. The garden. It says around the fruit tree patch. Right, the fruit tree patches, I've planted all the trees that needed planting, and it says there's a little bit of it missing, but it can't be 3% that's stopping me unless they won't pay me, unless I get all the weeds up, because that's what they're paying me to do, I suppose. So let's put the let's go into the green area here and have a real good look around and see what I can get rid of. So that little green area shines only when I'm in that area. as far as I know. Well, according to this, it's gone, so the weeds must be somewhere else. Of course, I was clearing weeds out from other places as well. These are not classed as weeds because they're not glowing. See that one there? That's a movable one. See, anything that lights up, you see, it can be a weed or not a weed. Ah. And what is a weed? A weed is a plant that's growing in the wrong place. If you've cultivated it and you're growing it for a reason, maybe we'll get some help from somebody and we'll get things sorted out here. Right, thank you for that. Leave me at the sunshine, I suppose. But that still hasn't helped me out. What's that? Oh, it's not a weed. They're the bushes I've just planted. So it's the weeds over here. Can't see any. So well, there we are. And the sun is shining brightly. And you know, I've got a very good friend. His name is Danny. And I sometimes have his cat image of what Danny is. He's a penguin on Discord. Well, nevertheless, I'm going to finish this job. I've had enough of that. I can't find it. I don't know what it is. So I finished the job. And we'll get back on with the other job that we need to get done. So we look in our emails to see what job we need to do. Now this, I started this one, but I haven't finished that one. Well, I thought I had. I thought I'd been paid for that one. Let's have a quick look at this one. But this is the one I've just finished. I'm just X'd out of this one. All right. Let's have a look and see if this is another game, perhaps. No, all the plants are there that I put them there. And I put that one there. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I ought to move this one. Yeah, move this one out of there. Oh. Where's the way through? Right, just a second. I've got an idea. This isn't the reason why it's wrong, by the way. It's just this plant here shouldn't be here. So I'm going to move it. And I'm going to put it. So that could be a walkthrough there, you see. Make a little space there. Put this back where I got it from, I think. Was in here, was it? Was there, I think. And we'll put that blue one there. We'll finish this garden off here. We'll put that one there. Now the idea behind that is this. As you're coming through the gate here and you're driving your car, you see a nice row of probably lilac or whatever these plants are. And standing behind them is a nice tall row of other flowers. I don't know what they are. These look like pansies, these down here. It's a nice garden shrub, which you can actually grow in the house, or you can grow it outside. But I still need to find up here, in this garden up here, there is something going on which is stopping me. Oh, wait a minute, there's a black area just there, look. Right, so I was looking for that earlier and I could, oops, is that it? Alright, that's one. Still isn't 100%. See, I was looking for that sort of thing earlier and I couldn't find it. And I'm still within that garden area. Oh no, I'm just out of it. So it's something over here somewhere. I can't see it. Oh dear. Right, I'm going to finish this. I'm going to finish this now. I'm going to say I'm done. No. Escape. Do you want to save your progress before returning to the office? No. I just want to claim my money. Oh dear. Just a minute. Let's have another look at this. Right, the garden is 100%. Everything's 100%. So why isn't he letting me go and saying that everything's 100% here? I don't know. Let's go back to tasks. It's saying I haven't planted these trees, but they're all planted. I planted all those trees. Let's have another look. There's the one big pear tree. There's the other big pear tree. So this game is corrupt. It's got corrupted at this point here. So I've done everything. I've killed all the weeds. I got all the weeds out of the garden. I planted fruit tree, a different fruit tree, and another fruit tree. That's all the 3 fruit trees. And they're all within the boundary of the area that it's supposed to be. And there's the one fruit tree there standing by this pear tree, and a fruit tree there standing by this pear tree. So I didn't want the pear trees not to be, well, there we are. So I think there's something wrong with the game because it's telling me I haven't done something and I have. So, and it's still saying it's 97 weed. When I just checked on that, it says all the weeds have been pulled out in the garden. Oh, wait a minute. Have I got to plant these in the garden as well? Oh, is that anywhere? Oh, that's where I've gone wrong. I've got to plant 2 cherry trees. All right. Oh, in the garden. So we'll put that one there. And we'll put another one up here. And in between we'll put the other trees. So that's what I haven't done. Okay, thank you, game. Silly boy. Oh, by the way, the character there that you can see, that is me. It isn't my first character in this. Oh, my back is hurting me. Cover it up a bit. It isn't my first avatar. This avatar that I'm currently running at the moment is my avatar from RuneScape, for those people who would like to know this. Yeah, right. Thank you very much, Gisa. Yeah, right. So, for those people who would like to know this, this character here is my RuneScape character. So, there we are. This person likes fruit trees, obviously. So we've got to plant those. So we'll buy the next ones on the list here. It's 1 of these and 2 of those. So what we'll do is see what this one looks like. This is a medium plum, and this one, it's a medium pear. Okay, so my idea here is we'll buy these and put these next to our existing trees. So we need to have a good look at the trees together here. So we backed off them a bit so we can see what we're doing. So I think that might be roughly the right place. Oops, come back. Put it in quick. Right. I only want 1 of those. No, I want 2 of those. So I'll put the other one next to this one in line, and I need 1 medium pear tree going here. So my idea is 1, 1, 1, then 1, 1 again. So instead of having the 2 pear trees sitting on top of one another, 2 plum trees sitting on top of one another. So we buy this one and shove this one right in the middle here. So that looks going to look good when they're planted, of course. But there we are. Right. So that's roughly where I want them. Pull that away from the wall a bit. Right. Put this one in the ground first. Throw away a bit of soil. Keep a bit of soil. Keep a bit of soil. Oh, throw it away then. Then click on the tree. I don't know whether you was watching me earlier doing this. Planting the fruit trees earlier. I don't know whether you noticed, I've nodded off to sleep a couple of times. But I'm all right now. I've woke up. I think I woke up anyway. Right, already. Let's plant this one. Dig a hole. No. Dig a hole. No. Dig a hole. Come on, for heaven's sake. How close have we got to get? So we need a bit. We need a bit. And we throw it away. Oh no, we're going to keep it. Oh dear, dear. Hey, get in the ground. Hey, cover it over. All right. Make it look good. And give it a good watering. And there we are. Oh, lovely tree. I'm going to water this one from a distance. This lovely pear tree here. Oh, look at those lovely pears. They even come with pears on. Well, there's the thing. Can't guarantee you're going to get that sort of treatment. Sorry about that. I can't guarantee you're going to get that sort of thing from the... if you go out and buy a pear tree. I've got a feeling it's going to have no fruit on it at all. Just move that because it seemed to be out of line a little bit. And this one is as well. So I'll pull that one forward a bit. And we'll put this one in the ground here. It's all good fun, you know. Well, it's gardening, and it's one of the things that I really like doing. But at the moment, with problems that I have and everything else, and there isn't any real garden here except for what I make myself out on the balcony there. So I grew some tomatoes. They came up lovely, and all of a sudden the leaves started going a funny colour and they died, I think. So I'd done something wrong, or I think I might have overfed them with food. I didn't overwater them because they didn't swell up and start cracking like they do when you overwater something. So, but we'll just pull this one forward a bit. I know I'm talking and maybe I shouldn't talk. I should get on with the job here. So does that look in line? Let's have a look. Yeah, it looks... it looks in line. Yes, right. Could have said that in game, you know. So I will go and have a look for the black spots on the minimap, and I'll get them weeds sorted out, because I'm not going to get paid properly unless I do all this work. Think that one I've just planted has got to be pulled forward again just a little tiny bit more. No, I'm going to leave it. No, I've got to pull it forward. Now where am I? Oh dear, I don't know. These things come to try us, don't they? Right, we're going to plant that there. So I'll just do it. One dig, let go. One dig, let go. One dig and hold. Throw it away. Don't want that. Oh dear. It's all good fun, you know. guys can hear that.